Top 10 Professional Life Hacks. We all have the same 24 hours in a day. When you see certain individuals achieve a level of unimaginable success, it's not because they have more hours in the day than you. It's simply because somehow, they've figured out how to deploy those hours in a way that is more effective and more productive, and allows for compounding results. Whether your goal is to take your career to the next level, or just to have more control over your schedule, here are the 10 professional life hacks you need to implement in your daily routine. 1. Set small deadlines for everything. Set alarms and timer for every small task you do. With an increase in the number of responsibilities, you can't and don't have to remember everything. It's a waste of brainpower. Instead, just set reminders and show up when you need to. It's that easy. 2. Set 2 deadlines. This one's from Elon Musk. He operates this way. He came up with it after missing some important public deadlines at Tesla. Set one deadline for you, and the other for your clients, customers, or your boss. Setting 2 deadlines serves as a buffer if something goes wrong. 3. Start off your day by the most difficult tasks first. If you have read the book, Eat That Frog, by Brian Tracy, you would encounter this quote, "Eat that frog." If you have to eat 3 frogs, eat the biggest and ugliest one first. Meaning, if you have 2 important tasks before you, start with the biggest, the hardest, and most important task first. Start your morning with a tough task. Work through the hard stuff earlier on, and save the mind-numbing easier tasks for lunch or later in the day. You would thank yourself later. 4. Break complex tasks, ideas, and strategies down. When you are faced with a big task, it helps if you break the task down into smaller, more manageable parts. This will help you avoid stress and procrastination. Breaking complex tasks and ideas encourages remembering it. By setting priorities and breaking the bigger project into smaller tasks, the work is more manageable and less intimidating. People who procrastinate often comment that when they wait until the last minute, they feel overwhelmed, and the task seems insurmountable. 5. Don't be a kiss ass. Your boss is your boss. That doesn't mean you have to go kiss his ass and be his yes man to get things done or even impress him. It's okay to befriend him and act accordingly, but don't be a kiss ass in open public where everyone can see. Don't be a yes man. Always think from your head and answer. 6. Under-promise and over-deliver. Under-promising and over-delivering is doing that little bit more than stated, and going that extra mile to satisfy customers, or your senior managers. If you can deliver a task in 3 days, ask for 4 days deadline. It is always good to keep a buffer to account for any unforeseen circumstances. But when you deliver the task in 3 days, it will be good for your career and can earn the title, fast worker, or the best customer service. 7. Dress to impress. Dress to impress doesn't mean that you have to dress up in a fashion that shows attractiveness and glamour. In the professional world, it simply means dress up in style and in a presentable way, as if you are going to meet your future investors, your future clients, or even your future business partners. Because the first impression does matter. Don't dress shabbily to the office place. Don't dress in sandals or flip-flops in your office. And also, don't wear an unbuttoned shirt or an untucked shirt. Just wear a well-ironed and buttoned shirt that matches your skin tone. When you achieve the Mark Zuckerberg status, you can dress like him. Until then, dress like a gentleman. 8. Be on time. This is a strict rule that everyone should follow. If you are asked to be there by 9 a.m., be there by 8:55 a.m. Even 1 minute past 9 is late. And lateness means you have failed to plan. And as you know, failing to plan is planning to fail. Also, it means you are not punctual towards others, and you don't value other people's time. 8. Learn to say no. No is a strong word. You can mean different things by saying them in different ways. If you want to say no, be firm and direct. Use phrases such as, "Thanks for coming to me, but I'm afraid it's not convenient right now." Or say, "I'm sorry, but I can't help this evening." Try to be strong in your body language and don't over-apologize. Remember, you're not asking permission to say no. Learn the proper way to say no. It will be useful. And lastly, 10. The more successful you get, remind yourself to stay open and humble. Let's say you start achieving a ton of success in your life. You go from being that young and hungry entrepreneur to an industry superstar. And then, what? For most people, this is where the ego gets involved. They start seeing themselves as better than everyone else. They take fewer meetings, answer fewer calls. They distance themselves from the world because they feel like they have nothing left to prove. This is surely a fast track to closing doors of opportunity. The bigger you get, and the more success you find, the more you have to work to stay open and humble. The more you give, 9 times out of 10, something good comes back. These are the top 10 professional hacks that I use. And it has been helpful to me. Thank you for watching. If you agree to these, feel free to discuss these in the comment section. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to our channel and ring the bell for notification.